Welcome to the Popular Podcast.com. I'm Jessica Mullen.
And I'm Kelly Cray.
Today we're life fucking ourselves, our beautiful selves.
And TPP is back. We decided not to kill it. It is alive and well.
Aren't you happy and so excited? I know we are. We wanted to kill TPP because we wanted to start our new RV project, and you can't really keep two podcasts going.
It doesn't make sense for us, especially when we're trying to decrease the amount of work that we do.
Right. We want to have more time to, like, chill outside, be with friends, be in the moment, trip, and we can't be making all these extra projects for ourselves that we aren't even going to follow through with, because if there's one thing that we've learned in the past 2 years, it's that we don't follow through with a single extracurricular project aside from the podcast.
Well, like short-term projects or something, you know?
A couple
like,
hours.
Anytime that we've had like this grand idea that we'd be like, we're going to do this and this and this. And then we'd be like, but we have to work really hard to do it and like pretty much nonstop and really diligently for like 12 hours a day.
For a month.
And then this is going to happen. And then it comes time, the day of, to start doing that work. And we talk ourselves out of it.
Let's see, what were some examples? We wanted to start a zine approximately 10 times.
Oh, we don't need to get into all that.
But the point is that we're keeping TPP because, last week we were having an energetic crisis of sorts. I finished school and we did the marathon, so it was like we had these peak experiences and they're done. So we were in a dip, an energy dip, or debt.
Saw a sign that said dip and thought of an energy dip.
We couldn't get any work done last week, really, and we didn't really know what to do with ourselves. We're like feeling bad for not working right away, because we're like, oh, we have so much to take care of now that I'm out of school. But we ended up just kind of chilling last week, and
the best.
And we were just like enjoying the company of our friends and being in the moment. And I think that's one of the major lessons we learned last week was that we need to live in the moment.
And also just appreciating and being mindful of the things that we already have instead of like keeping on always looking for something new or that next new thing. Just like with TPP, like we already have this and we already have this whole archive, and we should just keep it and keep on feeding it and making it better instead of trying to start a whole new project, which will have to like grow up from seed again.
Yeah, and I want to thank our very good friend Steven for making us realize that this is what we had to do. We're like, Steven, we need help. We don't know what we should do about these projects we want to do. We want to start some fucking like magazine. We want to do a podcast about debt.
Oh yeah, I still want to do that.
Yeah,
we need to get rid of our debt.
Here we are.
Energy debt.
And Steven's like, I think you can do that shit with TPP.
You already have subscribers.
And we're like,
Well, one of my main concerns, or one of the things that I was so excited about switching to RV is that we were finally going to be doing something that had a focus that was like, this is our focus of our podcast, and we can never stray from that focus. And I feel like it would have really helped us get like a focused audience and a focused niche and
sponsors and advertisers.
Exactly. And the other thing is, like, we talked about a strict programming schedule and a way that we are going to edit our eps, and like we're going to publish on this day and this is the way it's going to be. And those were things that I was really excited about RV. So a little bit when we decided to keep TPP, it's like kind of frustrating to me because I was excited about all those things. But I do think that we can work on TPP and make it more like that. Like,
yeah, like all those things you just said, there's no reason why we can't make TPP like that.
Right, exactly. And we already have like this huge foundation on TPP, and it's like we wanted to start over and do everything from scratch and make it all nice, but we never would get it all nice,
Right.
And over time we could have, but that's what we should just do with TPP. We should just make it better because we've already come so far. And we're talking about like all these things we want to do about wellness and debt and raw vegan and exercise and
metaphysical.
So we decided that our overarching theme for TPP should be, instead of wellness, it should be transcendence.
And we wanted to be transcendence because to us, the whole point of approaching our lives through this wellness lens of like getting financially well and physically well and spiritually well, the whole point of doing all that is to basically transcend this reality and live in a different. It's hard to explain. Like
basically, what transcendence means to me is changing your perception of reality, or allowing or enabling yourself to look at reality in a different way. Like we've all, as a society, we've created this one reality for ourselves that we all, like most people, accept to be reality, the only reality. But the way that I think I can speak for both of us, both look at it is that this reality that we all know and share and agree upon is not the only reality. And a person has to address all these dimensions of wellness or dimensions of reality in order to get yourself to the point where you can question your reality and you can seek other realities.
Right on. Yeah, like if you're like for example, if you're not eating right, it's going to be hard to give your brain enough energy to look at things differently, to get a shift in perspective. And so like drugs like hallucinogens, that's kind of like a shortcut to perceiving other types of reality, and but you can't control it, and
it doesn't last very long.
It doesn't last very long. It can be, it's not exactly dangerous, but it can be if you have underlying psychological issues. And so like by getting your shit together in terms of wellness, it enables you to have the energy, have the focus, have the deliberateness of action to actively look for other forms of reality or to make your own.
And that's what the new TPP is about, making transcendence popular.